Bro, nah, I'm making memories. Yeah.
Glad I asked. Hey, fellows, may I join? Sure. Here you go. Dang, nice catch. Glad I asked. Hey, fellows.
Favorite candy? Reese's Pieces or them Lifesaver gummies. Can you give me a bag of them?
And that's facts. How far can a stick of deodorant draw? When I put it down, it felt like a big crayon. But there was a problem. My entire apartment smelled like deodorant. Even though the smell was overwhelming, I was still very impressed because it seemed like this stick was never going to run out. But when it finally did, this thing went 726 laps. That's over a mile of deodorant. How far can a stick of deodorant draw? When I put it down, it felt like a big crayon. But there was a problem. My entire apartment smelled like deodorant. Even though the smell was overwhelming, I was still very impressed because it seemed like this stick was never going to run out. But how far can a small highlighter draw? Because this thing was so small and skinny, I was actually very surprised to see it covering the paper. But it began to show its weakness, which was the tiny little tip. As it was losing ink, the tip grinded off, but I kept going until it was absolutely empty. But by the end, this thing went 426 laps, which means it drew over 3,000 feet. How far can a stick of deodorant draw? Which flavor of Mio tastes the best? The strawberry watermelon was first up, and it was going to be tough to beat. Next up was the lemonade. Mio levels up water with bold flavor, and this lemonade was the perfect example of that. Next was the cherry blackberry, and this one had the most amazing color. But for me, the fruit punch was the best flavor yet. Be bold and check out Mio. Mio Island. How far does a big versus small highlighter draw? The big one obviously has more ink, but it also has a bigger tip, whereas the small one has less ink, but it makes... How far can deodorant be applied? This was a standard 3-ounce stick, and I was surprised at how well it actually covered the paper, and it seemed to be going a while. When I had to replace the paper, I noticed there were big clumps stuck in the tape. It could have gone even farther. It covered the second sheet just as well as the first, still going strong. This thing also made the room smell amazing, and at 1,037 laps, this thing went 1.7 miles. How far can a big pencil draw? This thing covered it. How far can a Sharpie pen draw? Compared to all the other pens, this Sharpie was putting out a lot of ink. You can literally see it dripping out of the tip. But because of that, it was covering the paper great, at least till the very end where it ran out of ink and dried up. But by that point, the pen went 501 laps, which is just... How far can lipstick draw? Right away, this stuff felt like a melted crayon. It was leaving chunks of itself behind, so I tried to do it just on the side, but that didn't work either. But to my surprise, it actually did end up covering the paper nicely. And by the time it completely ran out, it was 57 laps. How far can a big highlighter highlight? The first time going across the paper, it didn't seem to put a lot of ink. This is a photo like under a microscope. I thought my phone was pretty. What does grass look like under? What does dust look like under a microscope? Right away at 40 times zoom, the first thing I saw was a bunch of dead skin cells that probably belonged to me. Then I found this giant, massive tangle of string and hair. At 100 times zoom, you can see all the different fibers and see how much color is actually in this piece of dust. What does table salt look like under a microscope? At 40 times zoom, they're perfect cubes, which makes me wonder how they're shaped like that. At 100 times zoom, you can see that each cube has its own shape.
Let's go, like.
This LC looks promising. Moving here.
Primary objective is to eliminate all targets.
When I replaced it, it covered the second one twice. Then it covered the third one twice. By the end, this pencil went 8,277 laps. That's 13.32 miles. How far can a big
Enemy squad is tracking your position.
We're good. I'm tired. This Christmas music is making me dozy. If I fall asleep mid-game, you gotta start yelling, bro. Mark.
Squad mate is in the gulag now. If they survive, they redeploy.
I killed all of them, so you can.
Victory rests on your shoulders. Finish the mission.
Dude, oh, he thrown right in the. I couldn't do anything there. That was a good fight.
Back to earn redeployment.
Yeah, I had 2 people on me.
Soldiers, your pathetic lives belong to
Think I win this, yes or no? I think I do. It's all about confidence.
time to kill.
Dude, oh,
Lost that one.
I saw.
Next time. You took a beating. Back to base with you.
Yeah, good night, Key. See you, man.
Time to meet
Yeah.
the champion.